So these are all mass shooters in 2022 that the stories never made it, like, to mainstream media. Google one of them. Who's this guy? Google. Oh, the Brooklyn subway guy. Oh, that was a fucking crazy story. That one was all over the news.
Yeah, but not as much as this one. They're not like white supremacist. They're not like a black supremacist was out.
Yeah, they said he was a YouTuber, wasn't he?
I think so.
Now that was crazy the other day. That was a Marxist. Like what happened the other day, that's like a live video game. That was crazy. I watched the body cam footage of that shooting in Buffalo.
You really?
It was crazy. One of my friends was like, "Oh, I found it on TV. He found it on the internet when it was going down, and like FaceTime me, and I saw it, and I'm like, I'll never show me that again, pretty much, because that was just.
It was body cam footage from a cop who showed up there.
Yeah, it was footage before the news got it. It was just all over the internet. Someone said, "Yo, oh wow, this is a live shooting going down."
And what happened in the video? Like, what did it show?
It just showed like they're showing the news now, like him getting out of the car, walking right in, catching his first two people outside. Boom, boom, boom. Walks inside.
Oh, was the body cam of the shooter?
Yeah, camera.
Oh, you mean he had his own camera?
Yeah, it was a camera of the
Holy
footage.
Fuck.
You didn't see the
no, I didn't watch it.
I didn't see that either.
So
see if you can pull that up.
Yeah, I don't know if it might have viruses on it, but.
So what was his story? What was that kid's story?
I haven't read much into it yet, but I know they're like he's a white supremacist and da 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 da.
Yeah.
That's how they're on.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure that everybody who shot that day was black either. But I'm pretty sure there wasn't. I'm pretty sure there was different races.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into that.
It was
story.
definitely a hate crime, just to get out and kill people.
Yeah.
Not excusing it. I'm just talking about they don't get the same media as everybody else because it doesn't get the attention. It doesn't fit what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's hard to know what the fuck's going on.
I think since like the Columbine accident years ago, it's like school shooters and shooters are white kids.
They made it, yeah.
It's like, I've heard so many of my friends that are black playing around and they'll be like, he's going to grow up to be a school shooter. You know what I'm saying? Or I see like little things. Craziest thing happened today. Like I was driving here, right? And there's a car in front of me. It's a truck. And I see somebody like hanging out the window. So I'm thinking like, maybe they're saying what's up. They see my car. And then as I look, I'm like, I see him with his finger going like this, right? So I'm thinking like, what's going on? This guy's.
What kind of car was it?
A truck, like a Tundra. And he's out the window. And he's like looking in the window and boom, boom, right? So I'm like, Then I look and it's a 4-door, truck. So it's a kid in the back seat. So I pull around it and it's somebody's child out the window.
Oh my God.
On the car.
It's a kid?
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, go to school shooter.
Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell's going on? Because I thought it was somebody, like, knew who I was, and they're like, I'm going to shoot you, and I'm like, whatever. I'll go around them. And when I got up to the window, he's out the window looking at me. He didn't do it to me because he saw the car, and he's looking like, whoa, you know what I mean? But I'm watching him from far back the whole way, just air shooting everything around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fucking wild, man.
And some people blame it on video games, like you're about to say. I never played a video game, but it just
never played any video games?
No, I'm not in the video game.
Never in your life?
Never. I might have played like some like Blitz or NBA Jam when I was a kid, but not in the games. I got to be outside the house. Never. I played with like Michael Vick a little bit.
You don't fuck with the NFL, do you?
I go to a lot of the games. I got season Bucks tickets.
Okay.
Because it's more like Forgiato Blows in the house. It's a great place for independent artists to take 500 photos with patriots and fans of mine.
Yeah.
Bring my truck outside. I park it all the way up on the hill, and everybody comes outside for the pre-party. And it's like,
is that your favorite sport to watch? Football,
basketball.
Basketball's your favorite.
They ruined it, putting Black Lives Matter on the basketball court. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still watch hit or miss games, but
well, the NBA's got a way better commissioner than the NFL does. I think that guy's way better for sure.
I feel like the thing that they did in the basketball is just crazy. It's like, what?
Like
Imagine
Kyrie
if I had a white NBA basketball team.
What's that?
What if I had like a white basketball league? White basketballs matter on the basketball court. I don't think that's right just to write that on the thing. Obviously, we know Black Lives Matter, Jewish lives matter, Spanish people matter, Mexican.
I think that was more of a corporate thing that they did. I mean, obviously, it's super hypocritical, but I think it's more like
they're like so American, right? But their whole thing's in China.
Money. It's all about money.
LeBron's like, stop the stance, but he's got every Chinese person in the world making his shoes and clothes.
Right.
So pro-American, LeBron.
Yeah.
How
that's
much
true.
money you donating to George Floyd's family?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Well, the thing is about like people like him. Well, I mean, he's kind of an exception. He really doesn't have much of an excuse. But like a lot of these guys, like a lot of these young NBA players and NFL players, these guys fucking aren't paying attention to politics.
Not at all.
They just see that fucking this black dude got fucking his throat kneeled on by a cop for 8 minutes, got killed, and they see that every
the same
other
black dude
every
that
other
put a gun to a pregnant person's belly, like
right, but they just see
months before
right,
that.
but they don't know. They don't
But
look
I'm
into
just saying
it.
they should look into it. They get the
why?
miscommunication.
Why though? Because their fucking job is to play basketball or to play football. Like their job
But
is
that's
being
the difference.
better.
Their job is to read the kids that look up to them in the community. There's a lot of people that look up to these people.
Right, but
Someone like LeBron. So like Kyle Rittenhouse gets out. He's free. And LeBron is making fun of him the whole time on the stand, eating Skittles, sour Skittles,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
crying. And,
right.
When does he have the right to do that to somebody's child? When if that was a African American kid up there fighting for his life, he would not have been acting like that. And to say if I was like, oh look at
No,
that
of course
dude,
not.
look at that dude crying and laughing
Right.
and doing all this.
LeBron, I agree with you. I agree with you on LeBron. But I'm talking about most other NBA
Well, most
kids.
of- most-
of these kids are in their early 20s.
But most
and
of
they're
those
making
kids,
millions of
but
dollars.
most of those kids aren't the ones taking a stand. It's the bigger players in the league forcing them to take a stand.
I don't know. I mean,
Like Kaepernick. Say, let's go football.
yeah, Kaepernick.
Right?
He's Cap. What did Antonio Brown say about him? He's all Cap. He's an indoor cat. He's not an
Yeah.
outdoor. He ain't in the
That's what he
streets.
said.
Funny thing is, I
Antonio
was so
Brown.
pissed when the Bucks lost Antonio Brown
I know. Me
because
too,
he's like
bro.
the Trump of football.
I was so pissed,
like
bro.
I love him. He's a Trump of football.
He's so
Like
wild, bro.
literally, no. He's like the Allen Iverson with the Donald Trump mix.
Yeah.
Like to walk off the way he did,
Oh
throw
my
his
God.
stuff in the crowd,
Threw his shit in
But
the crowd.
it's like he's amazing.
he is
Yeah.
You know what I'm
amazing.
saying? And somebody would definitely pick him up. When you have raw talent and sell tickets and
Raw
make money,
talent, bro.
you're going to get picked up. Someone's going to pick him up.
You think? I
I
don't know
think
if they
somebody
will,
should
man.
pick him up.
He
He
wants
said
to
the
go
other
back to
day that he wants
Pittsburgh.
but not play, just retire.
Yeah, he wants to
there.
retire at Pittsburgh. I mean, he
I
has
think
the
he
best
still has
stats
years in
of a
him.
wide
He's a
receiver
stud,
of all
I'm
time
saying.
over there.
Something happened with him and Brady. You know, Brady got him over here at
Yeah.
the Bucks. I don't know. I mean, I know he was living in Brady's house for a little
Yeah.
bit. People were saying.
Brady
The
hooked him
whole
up with
first
Tony
season.
Robbins to try to get his mind right.
But I saw videos of him going through with his girl online, and like
He's
sometimes,
wild,
you know,
man.
I was signed to NFL football player before Thomas Jones. He's an NFL running back. You know, when everybody thinks rich white family of mine made my career, I was signed to NFL football player that got me started and put his money into me.
That's wild.
That's a lot of people don't really know. That's my first deal, and that's who really helped me.
Who was it?
Thomas Jones. He was a running back for the Bucks, the Chiefs, the Bears. Me and him don't have any talking, you know what I'm saying? We're not cool with each other, but
Yeah.
no matter his political beliefs or whatever, I would never shit on him, anything I ever got on him, because
Yeah.
he gave me an opportunity when nobody would. I signed for free. I took an opportunity. He had me out here doing songs with French Montana, Little Dirk, had me living in his mansion, driving his Rolls Royces, Aston Martins. So when people think like, oh, it's mommy and daddy money, I was living with Thomas Jones, NFL football player. Feel me? Tell me, hey, I'm late to practice. My Lamborghini broke down on the interstate. Go pick it up. Or, you know what I mean? I need you to watch this. So anybody who ever believes in you to put their own money into, you got to respect them. But the concussions and stuff are crazy, I know, because
Dude, especially Antonio Brown.
I used to have conversations with Thomas Jones. He's similar to like the same build as Antonio Brown.
Oh, really?
Same
Small guy?
Kind of small, like my height maybe, but he's big, you know what I'm saying? He was from Virginia. His family and mom were coal miners. You remember his coal miner's son on his chest. His brother was Julius Jones. He played for the Cowboys. But I learned a lot off seeing him. You know what I mean? I saw how much money he was getting, what he was spending. We'd go to the club. We didn't want to spend a couple stacks on rap, but we could spend 10 bands on bottles, you know, because it was just like the lifestyle of having. So my point was, a lot of people in the football, they want to be rappers. So Antonio Brown, like deep down, wants to be a rapper. He's got
Yeah.
this song, I'm from the dirt, not the palace, or
Oh my
something.
The
God.
pit, not
The pit, not the palace.
Yeah.
And that joint's hard.
Yeah.
The video's hard. It's hard. Like, I like it. Like, I would do a feature with him. I think he would be pro-Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
I saw he
I
did
love
it.
how he dropped it the minute he ran off the field.
Yeah, I'm from the
Yeah.
pit, not
You know,
the
he's
palace.
got a
Like,
good,
it was,
he's got a good PR guy.
he's a marketer.
Oh,
He
yeah.
probably
Well,
set
it's not
that
him.
up.
It's somebody else probably.
But at the end of the day, it's like when I was signed to Thomas Jones, we used to have conversations, and then he would just completely forget what we were talking about
yeah,
and say, well, my bad, bro, what we were talking about.
yeah. Well,
Because they put their body on the line.